everyone, welcome back to Bitcubes videos. We're here in my brand new studio. My my voice is a bit down because I have a cold, but anyways, I'm here in my new lab, well, recording studio to be better. And I wanted to announce that we are gonna make a lot of new videos on this server. I have different videos ready to be released. For example, I'm gonna do new plugin reviews, I'm gonna do new tutorials and redstone instructions. I'm gonna do like everything there is possible. So basically, what we are currently gonna do is start with a walkthrough of the lobby, because the lobby is now brand new due to the fact we got hacked a long time ago. And we didn't have protection at the time, so, well, basically those destroyed the old lobby, which was very small. But I started building my dream lobby, and this is the result. So, let me turn on camera. Game can be a bit laggy because, well, I have a lot of redstone here and a lot of things, and I'm recording at the same time and such, so it's basically a bit annoying. I try to be as smooth as possible. So we are currently going at 60 FPS. So anyways, this is the spawn area. As you can see, everybody will spawn here. And my frames are dropping again. Anyways, as you might notice, we have two end rods here. Which I will explain later why they are here. And the redstone block and the redstone block is basically a spawn point. I've named all the hallways with different letters and numbers so people can find each other. Also, every dome is connected to this piston system, which will close down the door when needed. So let's walk through. It's going smooth so far. Turn left into hall B1. And if we walk through, we go directly to survival. Well, the survival dome to be exact. Here you can stand on the pressure plate and you get teleported to the survival world. There are also some Easter eggs in the spawn. I just showed one, but I'm not gonna walk through it. Anyways, basically you can explore whatever you want. The hall B2 will eventually end up in another dome. Yes, it's the Skyblock dome. Because we had Skyblock for such a long time, you can just walk through it, and I made a little Skyblock here, as you can see. Stand on the pressure plate and open up the menu to create your own Skyblock. Or if you stand on it while you already have an island, it will open the island menu so you can teleport to it. So, I try to be quick, so I'm gonna, whoa, I'm missing the path here. Hall C1, which stands for Community Hallway. Going to the Community Dome. The Community Dome is basically the hub. We have shops here, latest donations, we can see them here, as well as a collectible point or gather point, so you can gather with your friends to go to a single place at the same time. It has a drop party system, as you can see, which can be called by asking me and I can help you set up your own drop party. We have the information help desk. If I press this button, you can get a help desk with all kinds of information, as you see. Anyways, here we have the notice board with all latest information on it. Oops. Hall C2 will end up in the Hall of Fame, which is basically for the staff downstairs and members upstairs. So we have our current admins over here, which I need to add a third one at the moment. Then we have the owner, that's me. And these are old staff members. Well, they worked very hard to help me, but the left one didn't have the time anymore to help me, and the right one just, well, basically didn't do enough. He didn't do anything. He was just trolling every day, so we put him in honorable member, and here we have all the other members, which has special things. Like the longest active member was Startup Forever. He's not playing now anymore, at least I didn't see him anymore, but he played as long as he existed. This was the best admin I ever had. It's a girl, of course, but basically she was amazing in how to handle difficult stuff and such. So I honor her. Anyways, we have Exodius, which is the biggest donator we have ever had, with almost 80 euros he paid for his rank that time. So I could meet a event. He wants me to go to an event, a LAN party, and I don't have money to spare. So he said, well, I donate you that money, go to it. Well, that was amazing. Well, the first ever member to donate was Renz. Back then it was UBVL, and every euro he donated, he got a free cake into the cake tower of donators. Well, basically at the end the tower was full of cakes, and well, I honor him too because he helped Bitcubes to start up. And then we have the official Bitcubes contest, which was at the LAN party, which I just talked about. Um, it was an official LAN party and official contest. So basically, he won it. I will update this when a new contest, so only the latest contest winner will stay there. Um, Before I went to Get Gaming, Serotic was for more than 2 years my sponsor. They paid my server and such, and it was awesome. They gave me support I needed to keep the server online. This is the owner. He is awesome too. Well, he doesn't want to talk to me anymore, and that's a private problem, but basically, it was a nice guy. And here we have the Get Gaming crew. They supported me for 2 years too, but then they well, out of nothing, removed me out of my function. So I'm back to square one with myself and you guys. So that's basically what I try to do. And on the other side, we have the bank. If you're in survivor mode, you can enter the bank. You can set up your own PIN code to protect your bank, and you can store items and money in it. I have disabled the experience storage because that will be a bit overpowered. So let's continue on. Here we have the theater. It's still closed because it's under construction. But basically I will show that later on in a separate video because it has enormous amount of functions in it. This is the entrance to my my studio, as you can see here. That's my studio tower. If I stand on this, the door will open. If I remove myself, it goes down. It's basically in the principle of stuff, so it detects if you're stuff or not with a command block. A HAL E1 will go to two world selectors. For example, the Mindtopia Dome, which is the city generating world in survival mode. So basically it's survival, but then all kinds of buildings and roads and such generate. And a minigames dome, which will bring you to the minigames tower, where we have all lots of minigames and try to improve that and add more minigames to it. I'm lagging a bit, but that's not a problem. And the last we have is the Bitcubes preview dome, or well, better to say, it's a dome you can look underwater in. But wait. There is an A before the preview dome. Well, this is because, and there's a button here, refresh security. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, we have a special invisible board with the names of all stuff on it. And when I click this button, it refreshes the list. So that's a nice scanner over there. And if I scan my eyes, because I am a staff, it turns on. When I go down, the door will close. And what does that lead to? Let's move. We are over here. These blocks over here will close if anyone else, instead of staff, comes near. So basically nobody can enter this room but staff. And this is it. The staff room. Basically, the staff room is a very big map of the whole base, with exception of the studio tower and the theater, because, well, they are not part of the structure of the base. Basically, this will show whenever a water gate is closed or open. Strange, but it's true. Well, the whole base consists of lots and lots of water gates. So if anyone tries to break the glass on the sides or any block or place any block in one or two layers inside any hallway, well, the alarm triggers and it locks down that area so nobody can walk into the water and such, or break any redstone or any functionality. Over here we have announcers. When I click one of the buttons, well, it announces in the chat. So if I click the website, you can get the website for donation store, giveaways, and the YouTube channel. Well, here we have the control panel, which shows the dome status. These are all the domes we have. All those green emerald blocks are domes. And over here we have the explanation what color is what. So cyan is the preview dome, yellow creative, red minigames, grey Mindtopia, and such. And here we have the system status. I can do a full lockdown, which locks all domes and aqua gates. And the emergency lock locks all domes and leaves the aqua gates open. And all clear will unlock everything again. Over here we have the alarm toggle. When it's up, it's on. So whenever there is something wrong, the alarm toggles and is hearable over the full lobby. Auto detection is also on, so it will auto detect if there's water somewhere. If I turn this off, it doesn't auto detect anymore and I have to manually close doors and open doors again. And the alarm sound can be toggled at any time, so just you can hear it. So if I toggle it, well, basically it toggles the system and keeps the alarm going. So I'm not gonna screw you guys up yet. Well, if you want to go up here and we are not in creative mode like me, you can see water here, so you can jump down into the water. But if I press this button, a ladder comes down, climb up, press it again, up or down, ladder removes, water is back. And over here we have stairs, going to levers which I can close and open the domes with. So that's basically that, and this is the command blocks behind the normal dome gates. And if I move up here, we have here the light switch for the panel. This is the heart of the control panel over here. It will light up the lights or flicker them based on the state of the door. On the left down here with all those colors, all the modules for all the doors there are. And over here we have the checking system and the alarm system and basically everything else that is not covered by the rest. These, well, these harmonica sized things, those are the holes that it checks for. So if a hallway is like this, it checks if the hallway is exactly the same as this. If something changes within this area, inside that hallway, it thinks, hey, it's not the same, let's trigger the alarm. So basically if water, lava or anything else is placed, it goes off. What's up there is the theater animation and such, so I'm still busy creating it, so I'm not gonna show you it yet. Well, anyways, let's go back. And let's trigger an alarm, shall we? So let's go back to the hallway, because there are two methods of detecting. The first one is if there is anything in the hallway that doesn't belong there. So for example, if I break this glass, or this glass, or this glass, or anything else here, and water flows in, it detects it. Well, if I'm standing here and water goes into this hallway, it closes that door and that door between these blocks, so you know where the gates are. At a cross section such as this, it locks all the sides of the cross section. So if water goes here, it locks that one, and that one. But even if there's water here, it locks even so this, and this one. So nobody can enter the cross section anymore. And of course, I was talking about those end rods, which is the second method. Inside the domes, there's a different manner of detection. The first one was basically detecting if something is the same, but for domes it's impossible to do that because you change stuff inside a dome and you build stuff, so it goes off all the time. That's not what I meant. These rods, you can walk over them, but as soon as water touches these, they will pop. They will break. Well, I have a command block set to check if any of these break, and that system is always on. So basically, you cannot turn it off. Well, to give a small example of what happens when the alarm goes off, if it's a dome or if it's a normal thing, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna toggle this and then show you what happens. Prepare to hurt your ears, but water flows in, alarm goes off, gates goes down, both sides. As you can see, I can repair it, but the door stays down, alarm stays on. Well, the player is basically stuck here, because he broke the window as such, so I can interact with it. Because the water flown to the next one too, before the gate closed, the next one is closed too. So, let's go to the admin area and show you what happens. As you can hear, the siren stays on, wherever you are in the lobby. And as you can see, 3 doors are closed. Here is where I triggered the water. Well, at least here is where I triggered the water. The water did not reach this, but it did reach this. So basically, it closed these doors. Let me first turn off the alarm. And thank you. Anyways, we have a button here which cancels the system. So if I press this, the lights should go off. Well, they flicker because the state is changing. So if it's closed or if it's open, it's on or off state. If it's between that and opening or closing, it will flicker. So I know when it gets stuck or something. And if I turn the alarm back on, nothing happens. For the domes, it's basically the same. If water gets into the dome, it closes the dome. So that's basically this system. And that's basically this video for now. I have to announce there is a Bitcubes review coming up about the Bark plugin we use, which I written myself. So basically that's on the show just after this one. So okay, and we are starting more series and such soon. I'm gonna recreate my YouTube channel. Well, basically reorganize my YouTube channel so everything is like it's supposed to. Anyways, thanks for watching. See y'all next time. Good luck.